Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I wanted to make sure that I jumped on right now. I know that it is late for everybody, and this was short notice, but we've got some massive energy coming in. Before I handle that and just why it's so strange, though, I want to really quick also talk about how interesting it is that this is happening in combination with that really powerful 8-8 energy coming up. So many of you, especially those who are in the AstroloClass this month, know all about that powerful energy coming in on Lionsgate this month. So in just a couple days, we have not only the new moon, which is a very heavy masculine energy because it's in the sign of Leo. We also have that Lionsgate opening, which is known to release the divine feminine. So there's a lot of energy coming together right now, which makes this event that's going on a little bit more explainable, but also so interestingly unexplainable. So right now we have happening a huge geomagnetic storm that came out of nowhere. There was no spots coming off the sun that would indicate it. Normally there's a bereavement time period where we're able to go, okay, this is going on with the sun. We've got about 24 to 72 hours before this energy revs up. But this really came out of nowhere and sparked a level 5 geomagnetic storm. So don't expect to sleep very well tonight. You may very well find yourself really struggling to just calm yourself. You may be getting already bursts of adrenaline. I know myself, I was just walking around a store earlier, and all of a sudden I started to feel like, hi, Anil, good evening. It's a wild night, definitely brewing up. So before anything really hits everybody, I want to let everyone know what's going on so we can stay nice and calm. But I myself was getting massive dizzy spells as a result of the energy that's coming in. This, like I said, is not an explainable situation that's occurring right now. So normally we can pinpoint why this energy is fluxing. It is not pinpointable. But I'm going to say that it's most likely because of that massive shakeup we're about to go through when that new moon hits on the 8th. So some things you might notice, oh, definitely anxiety is a huge one. Yeah, you kind of feel like almost like you're being exposed, or like people are trying to get in, or like something is really not right, like making your skin crawl. Those are all things that I noticed. Now, this is not something to freak out about, though. This is a really incredible opportunity for all of us because the energy of 8-8 is starting to brew. So that means that within our energy right now, in our actual beings, we're getting this uprising of all of the sort of off frequencies that are giving us trouble between balancing. So the masculine energy, the feminine energy coming together. So we're going to see a good snapshot over the next few days of what within us is not balanced, or the parts within us that are not able to unite properly. So if you find yourself with a lot of anger spells, and I know that I kind of saw that around my household the past few days, and just watching just different interactions occur, it's definitely seemed like a lot of anger is coming up. That is definitely a sign that that heavy masculine is rising, and keeping in check that anger, practicing some of the techniques we talked about, especially the mudras and the breathing technique. I released those first for this month to the public for a reason. They were very strongly called upon when I was in meditation about this upcoming energy, about a very necessary way to harness some of this and to allow it to move within us. So definitely be walking around with a little pen and paper when you're going through these times and writing down your triggers. That's going to be really important. And do not miss this opportunity. You know, our ancients knew Lionsgate as being something that was really, really important. They would have ceremonies around this. This was a gate opening between the human self and the spiritual self, both combining. The fact this is occurring on a new moon means that we're getting an opportunity to lay some new groundwork for ourselves. So I don't want any of you to be freaking out when you're feeling those off feelings right now. Expect that to happen. If you don't sleep tonight, then get up and do some meditating. Don't waste that time being frustrated that you can't sleep. Utilize it, harness it. You'd be amazed at just meditating what that can do as far as stopping you from being exhausted. So utilize this time period. It's a huge opening, especially with this massive storm coming in. Combining all those things are really going to help you over this next period of time and are really going to bring you to that next level. Okay, everybody. I am, of course, here if you guys need me. I'm going to make sure that I do share this link for a lot of people. I know this is an odd time, so for anybody who couldn't see it, just be aware this next few days is going to be really incredible. So don't get caught up and think you're being tortured, and don't get caught up and think that there's something wrong. It's going to really be telling for you on what you need to work on and how you can go to that next level. I am here though. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. Other than that, have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon.